Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson has been a game-changer since entering the NFL, but the team's superstar is facing more injury concerns. The uncertainty surrounding his availability for Sunday's showdown against the Denver Broncos is growing after he missed 2 straight practices this week. The Ravens fans and coaching staff have every reason to be on edge. ESPN reports indicate that Jackson was sidelined from Thursday's practice session due to knee and back injuries, marking the second day in a row that the dynamic signal caller was absent. For a player who means as much to his team as Lamar Jackson does, even minor injuries can spell big problems. Jackson's value to Baltimore is undeniable. Last year, he proved his worth with a phenomenal performance that justified the team's investment in him. In 2023, Jackson inked a massive 5-year, $260 million contract, a deal that momentarily made him the highest-paid player in league history. And he didn't disappoint. Threw for 3,678 yards, notched 24 touchdown passes against just 7 interceptions, and showcased his dual-threat ability with 821 rushing yards and 5 additional touchdowns on the ground. Under new offensive coordinator Todd Monken, Jackson's efficiency took a step forward, while still leveraging his electric playmaking skills. So far in 2024, Jackson has kept the momentum going. Through 8 games, he's accumulated 2,099 passing yards, 17 touchdown passes, and only 2 interceptions, making a strong case for another Pro Bowl selection. Yet, for all of his talent and production, questions about his durability are unavoidable. Jackson's aggressive, dual-threat style has always invited more physical punishment than the typical pocket passer, and those hits have taken a toll. Between 2021 and 2022, he missed a total of 10 games, sparking debates about the long-term sustainability of his playing style. Now, with Jackson's health in question once again, Baltimore has to confront the potential nightmare of playing without their franchise cornerstone. If Jackson is unavailable for Sunday, the Ravens would have to turn to journeyman backup Josh Johnson. Johnson's career stats don't exactly inspire confidence. Since entering the league in 2009, he's made only 41 appearances. While he did deliver a respectable performance in relief of Jackson back in 2021, throwing for 304 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Cincinnati Bengals, that was 3 years ago, and there's no guarantee he could replicate that level of play today. The Ravens' offensive strategy could change dramatically without Jackson. Head coach John Harbaugh would likely rely heavily on Derrick Henry and the ground game to shoulder the offensive burden. Henry, who was acquired to bolster Baltimore's rushing attack, has shown flashes of his old, dominant form, but even his best efforts might not be enough to keep the offense running smoothly without a reliable passing threat. The Denver Broncos, meanwhile, will surely be watching this situation closely. Jackson's absence would significantly tilt the game in Denver's favor. And for a Ravens team hoping to keep pace in a highly competitive AFC, any time lost could have major playoff implications. Injuries are always a part of the NFL, but for the Ravens, this is one hit they desperately like to avoid. Lamar Jackson has carried the team on his shoulders for years, and his ability to stay healthy could be the difference between a deep playoff run and a season of missed opportunities. Ravens fans will be holding their breath as they await more updates.